The final review is going to be the Transformers Legacy Evolution Insecticon Bombshell. Stay tuned. Rodimusbill here, and today we're going to do a review on the Transformers Legacy Evolution Deluxe Class Insecticon Bombshell. First, take a look at the package like we always do. It's got the open face right there. Now, you don't have to look down here for the weapons, because lately they've been putting the weapons all the way in the back, all taped up, so that's good. There's a Bombshell in his Insecticon mode, or Insect mode. Transformers, Generations, card Tommy. There is the QR code. I'll hold it there for a minute in case you want to get your phone and scan it. There's Bombshell in his robot mode. There's the Legacy Evolution poster. Here is the UPC. And on the back, it is Insecticon Bombshell. 13 steps from robot to beetle. And it's got the Evo Fusion, where it looks like you can take his two guns and put them on each side of the gun that sits on top of his head. Oh, no, it's a different gun. Maybe he's got two guns. You know what? We'll crack him open and see what he comes with. All right. Now, on second thought, I haven't done an unboxing in a while. I already just cut the tapes. Let's just show you how he's packed. All right. See, so this is garbage. There is his weapons on the side, and they're taped in pretty good. So let's see what those are real quick. And we'll just cut along the tape right there. Oh, perfect. And we've got three things. You've got his silver gun. It's well, it's grayish. Sometimes I can't tell gray versus silver, you know. Let's see. And two little guns. I guess these are going to be in insect mode too, part of his legs. Kind of like I don't know. Well, we'll see. And then are they the exact same? Yeah, they look like the exact same. Here, we'll do it that way. The exact same gun. And we got the instruction booklet and Bombshell. So, first what we'll do is we'll just cut out Bombshell. I had picked him up at my Target. That's why I was just there yesterday and he wasn't there. And I went there today and there was one Bombshell, there was one Dreadwing. There's a new repackaged Slug in Core Class. Still no Snarl though. But, okay, we'll put that to the side. And there is Bombshell. Alright. First we'll take a look at the instruction booklet. Insecticon Bombshell. There's no big deal. No big surprise. You basically hook the guns together like this. Nothing really out of the ordinary. First I thought it was that piece, because look, they look just like. It's almost the same design they have. Alright, so there you go. You put the two guns together. You put them on his hand. And that is this part right here. And then on the back, yes, you put the two guns on the back legs. And there is Bombshell, and his gun goes just on one of the sides. I kind of don't like how it's asymmetrical. You got to put it on one or the other. But, oh well, that's it for that. Now we'll take a look at Bombshell himself. There we go. Very G1-ish. I like him. Let's see, look at that face. You got the cool, he's got like a knight mouthpiece. You got the red eyes. You got the gray face. And then you got this piece that, I guess it soft clicks. Like right there. Going down, you've got the yellow, because remember, the original Insecticons, this opened up because it was part of the Diaclone series or some other series where this opened up from mini cockpits. And the only one I had originally was Shrapnel, and I can't find him. I wish I had him when I did my Shrapnel review, but I don't know where he is. So he's got purple, he's got yellow. Now I know there is thing going out on the internet where you see he's got black thighs and a gray waist. And I believe Bombshell has a black waist and gray hips or thighs. And I see people are switching them out, which I'm not going to pull these pins out and mess with it. But it's just something people are doing. You go down the legs, and I do believe these legs are the same ones as Shrapnel. And I like they're very clean, no backpacks. You got hollow back of the legs are hollow, but that's about it. Let's see, you got 5mm ports on the arms, 5mm ports on the back of the legs, 5mm ports there. You got a stand post right there. And pretty cool. Now, the articulation, his head, you can turn it that far, and you can turn it that far. But that's about all you could turn it due to the way his headpiece is. Not a big deal. The arms go up that far. Oh, they're nice and stiff, too. They go around 360 degrees. More than 90 at the elbow. Hands just fold in for transformation. Other arms, same way. I love stiff joints. Okay, waist. Again, very stiff. 360 degrees. And you got the leg kick up. Leg kick back. See, kick back? His brother? No. Out to the side. And you've got thigh rotation. I like how they rotate at the thigh and not this joint right here. Let's see. You got the knee about 90 degrees. And of course, you got that famous, should be, you got the ankle tilt. And then it goes up and down for transformation. So, all in all, a pretty cool figure. Very G1-ish. And like I always do, I'll put screenshots of the G1 Bombshell at the end of the video, so stick around there. And let's see, can we put these, and if you don't want to put these on the guns, I think in the picture he's got them, they don't tell you though, to put them on his under his arms like that, which I'm surprised this doesn't show you. Usually they show you a couple different ways. But what you can do is you can put these under the arms. There's one. And there's two. And now we have Bombshell. So, all in all, pretty cool figure. And now, you know what? Let's do some robot-to-robot comparisons before we transform them. Now, before we do our comparisons, I just want to see how many blast effects we can put on this guy. There we go. And I'm one short of his gun. Let me go grab one real quick. I got just a little one. There we go. So definitely all his guns and weapons are blast effect compatible. All right. Now I'll take all these off. Set him aside. Now we'll do the comparisons that matter. All right, we're going to bring in Shrapnel and Kickback. So now we have our three original Insecticons all together again. And they look good. Now, see what I meant before with Bombshell's crotch plates is gray. Shrapnel's is black. But the thighs up here are gray and black. So I'm going to keep them like that. I know some people like to switch them around, but you know what? I'm not. And as a group, they look pretty cool. Very reminiscent of their G1 self. Really, none of them have any kibble on their back. except maybe Kickback. He's got those big wings. But all in all, a very good representation. Now, we're going to bring in Titans Return Legend size Kickback. And that was their first try at updating the figure. And I think they went a little too far. I mean, you got the weird missiles as knees. You got all these legs back here, the hollow. But they tried, you know, you can see what they kept. They tried to keep the gun on top of the head. They try to keep the mouth visor. The head changed colors though. The colors changed a little. More purple, more black. And we're just going to bring in our Kickback. And I never got Shrapnel, I got Chop Shop. So that is the Legend size Insecticons with Bombshell. And then we're just going to do also Legacy Evolution. I want to compare them to another Deluxe. So you've got Deluxe Bombshell and Deluxe Crash Bar. As you can see, Bombshell is a tad taller. And then I'm going to bring in Leader Class, which is really a Voyager size Scourge. Again, with the, not so much purple, but the black and the teal. So also Legacy Evolution. And one more time, we're going to bring out the Insecticons, just because they look so good together. First we got all the new Dinobots, and now we got all the new Insecticons. And we're just going to put their little minion dudes in front of them. I know, I couldn't find Shrapnel. So there is all our Insecticons. Pretty cool. You know, I'm glad they decided to finally upsize our Insecticons and our mini-bots into Deluxes. Alright, now to transform this guy. We'll take these guys back. Now, to transform Bombshell, we're going to take all the guns off. Now, you can leave these on, but let's just pretend that the gun is all built together, and we're going to leave those off for now. Okay, so first thing you want to do is fold in the hands. They just fold in right there. Then you want to come around here, and you want to take this. You want to fold these in, and fold the other, and they'll snap into place. Now these you want to rotate this way. So the two 5mm ports will stick out. Now don't put them down yet, because you're going to need them like that. Take the head. Now there's this little tab that goes into that slot. It's not going to peg in. It just, oh, and it pegs in. Look at that. You won't hear a snap, but it does peg in pretty good. And then straighten that out, and that's the top. Now, you want to rotate at the waist. Okay? And then we're going to take this and open it up. See, there's a tab that goes into that leg. So we're going to take the tab, or take this piece, fold it up, or extend it. And now we need to extend the feet like this. Now what you're going to do is you're going to bring the legs up. Here, like this, and shift it all up like this. Now what you're going to do is this little tab's going to be between the leg and the body, and you have this tab right here is going to go into a little hole in that gray part right there. So that leg is done. So now we're going to do the leg from this other side, and we're going to bring it up, and we're going to snap the legs together. Okay, so now we pegged them in there. They peg in here and down. And then what you want to do is, if you turn these right, which I did, you have this little tab right there, or a little slot right there. And this is going to go in here. So, there's that one's done. And they don't really peg in. They just sit in like... Are they really pegged in? No. They don't really peg in at all. They just, there it goes. And then what you want to do is you want to take the weapons now and put them like this, or wait, or do they go the other way? Let's see. Alright, so they go, if you got this guy facing out, yeah, they go this way. My legs aren't going to snap in, but the arms aren't going to snap into the legs. That's about all you're going to get. And we'll snap this one in. Very basic transformation. Put them on all fours. And this you put in here. And then there you have Bombshell. And there is Bombshell in his beetle mode. I don't know why these just... Yeah, they're never gonna snap in. You got it barely any... Oh, there it goes. Yeah. And there is the Stag Beetle mode. No, is this no, the Stag Beetle is Shrapnel. I don't know. Yeah, he's the beetle. Bombshell is a beetle. So, from the side, you've got, as we did with Shrapnel, the two guns are the other legs. And these two are the front legs. Now, the original one, they were all on wheels for some reason. And kind of wish they would have brought back the wheels, but they didn't. So, here's the beetle's face. These are the big eyes on the beetle. And this could always move. You can move this up and down. You got the top of the beetle. Here. Top of the beetle. And then the bottom of the beetle. And then you've got the side, you've got the purple, so you've got the yellow and black, you got a red and silver stripe right here. This is more of a grayish and not silver. You got more here, and then the back doesn't look too bad. You got these two little fins up here, and they are the exact same legs as Shrapnel. I think they're decorated differently. So articulation, I guess you can move these up and down. And these will go side to side. And here you can just put these on one of that. And then we can take our blast effects. We'll just use this we'll use there. And we'll put this guy here. And so now he's blast effect compatible. And there is our Bombshell. So, pretty neat. Is he this one's I don't know, he kind of stocky. He's like all back and no front. But, oh well, what are you going to do? Alright, now let's do some comparisons. So, we're going to bring out the group again. Our first time now as our insects. Whoops. And, I think out of all of them, I would say Kickback is the worst. Because you can never do anything, I don't know why, but they can never get the back legs right and the front legs. And I like Shrapnel the best. So you got Bombshell in the middle. And they're not bad. I mean, Bombshell looks... The reason why I say that, because his leg, he looks the shortest and the thickest. But all in all, not bad for the Insecticons. I never had the whole set. Not really. Even when I had the Titan's Return, I didn't have Shrapnel. So, not bad. Alright, we'll put those to the guy. We'll bring him out later. And then this is what I mean by now. The Titan's Return, the robot mode was bad, but if you look at this beetle mode, I mean, look at the way the legs are, the head. I think I like this beetle mode better than the actual legacy ones we got now. And this could have been easily Studio Series 86 line. Actually, we'll just bring them all in here now. And then, I mean, Kickback again, it's the legs, and this guy was a complete redo, a complete new mold. And that is how Bombshell looks with our old Insecticons. And then we're just going to bring in our fellow Deluxe Legacy Crash Bar. So now you got Deluxe versus Deluxe. Not bad. You got a Junkion versus Insecticon, which never met because all the Insecticons turned into the sweeps. And no, he was not Cyclonus. We're not going to start that here. And then we're going to bring in Scourge from G2, who's a leader class. And there you go. So that is our Beetle mode. And it's, I don't know. Like I said, I think it's, you got half of one and then the other. The Beetle looks good, and then you got this big old thing on the back. I think he's too thick. I mean, Shrapnel, I think they did a pretty good job with, which is funny because let's bring out these two. Now, if you look at these two legs, we'll stack them like that. Let's see. He's got the stripe up here. He's got the stripe up here. But if you look at them, you got these three verticals. You got this like tuning fork. Same thing. You got the rounded piece here. A little square in the bottom. A little square in the bottom. Triangular piece. They did color the feet differently on this one. But that is the exact same legs. They just reproduced and used them for both figures. Which I don't know if that was like that in the original G1. Like I said, I never had any of the Insecticons but Shrapnel. But they did reuse the legs for these. And again, we'll bring in Kickback. And I've done reviews on Kickback and... See, they just never can get the Grasshopper right. I don't know why. He's very hard to do with his back legs. Anyway, this is Bombshell's review. So there is our Insecticons, and we'll do from a top view. So pretty neat looking. I'm glad I finally got them. And I was surprised. I went to my Target today. I check every day. You gotta check if you pass by a Target or something. I pass by on the way home from work every day. And like I said, there was only one Bombshell left in the store. And I checked yesterday and there wasn't any. So they come in overnight and people grab them in the morning. So you just got to be patient. They're out there. We'll do it from the side view. We'll do these guys from this side view. There we go. Pretty cool. All right. And that is all for our comparisons. Now, I am sure you're sick of me saying this, but if you're new to the channel, I always do the reverse transformations. Most reviewers start in alt mode and go to robot mode, which is usually taking the robot and expanding it. Now, when you go from robot to alt mode, you usually compact it, which is usually a lot harder. But these guys are not that hard, so what we're going to do is reverse transform it. So, we're going to take the arms, and we're going to pull them forward, and we're going to leave them there. Then we're going to come back here. Now remember, they snap in there, so I'm going to pull them back a little, pull back and out, because these go right between the hip joint. So we're going to fold it this way, and then we're going to take them and we're going to fold them like that. Then we're going to split the legs. Let's put the feet down. And what you want to do is you want to get this tab into that right there. So that snaps in. That snapped in. And rotate at the waist. Okay? Turn them over. Take the arms and we're going to... It'll click in, so detach that, and then you hide the eye, and it clicks in that way. Again, you unclick it, and then you click it in, pull this down, rotate the arm 90, pull out the hand. See, that's why I said you can leave these guns on. Pull it down, rotate it, And pull the hand out. And then this, it pegged in, so you want to unpeg it, pull it back. And then this you could do whatever, you could pull it like that. So he's like that. Or you could stick it straight up. You can do whatever you want with it. I'm going to angle mine back. And I wish it just sits there. And now we're back to Bombshell. See, and his guns, you never have to take his guns off. And if you don't want to keep his gun in his hand, well, I guess you could stick one here. Sometimes there's oh, you know what? I see something. Nope, I thought maybe that you'd fit this in here. But nope. No sideways. Huh. Usually they have an alternate form, a way of holding the gun. So if you want, you can just stick it back in there, and now you have shrapnel. Oh, and the Evo Fusion again. Evo Fusion, ooh, which is basically you put the two guns, attach it to the middle one, like that. We'll put this in his hand. And since you're probably not gonna, let's see if we can just put this one in the middle one. Okay, we'll put that there. And we'll put this here. Like I said, and then you could put, there you go. There he is, Blast Effect compatible. So, but I'm not going to have my guns like this because these are part of his legs. So these you can just keep in the back of the arms and never have to worry about them ever again. There. He looks fine with his gun. He doesn't need a gun with three barrels on it. You know, and these you could keep them, I guess, like that. They don't really click in. But now let's bring the group back together again. We'll bring back Kickback. And we'll bring back Shrapnel. Whoops. And like I said, they look really good together. I don't know, I kind of wish they would have survived into Season 3. It would have been neat to see them, you know, like with Rodimus Prime and all. But they did get rid of them for a reason. Sales and the movie restart. Basically, the movie rebooted Transformers in 1986. But Insecticons, we've got them. And I know all through the years, either Bombshell or Shrapnel has been leader. Both of them, there really is no leader of the Insecticons. Like I said, at various times throughout the years, and depends on which episode you watch, you might see Bombshell the leader, and you might see Shrapnel the leader. And now we'll bring back the rest of the family. Yeah, I really do wish I got Shrapnel, but he was one of those that was very hard to find. Whoops. And I had to get Chop Chop, which is pretty cool. He was a off-the-wall character anyway. And there's the Insecticon. So I hope you like this review. Please like and subscribe. Turn on your notifications. I've got over 1,000 videos in the channel. Not only do we do Transformers, but I've done DC, I've done Marvel, we do Funko Pops. I do a couple Lego sets from time to time. Most of the time I do new toy sightings, which I'll let you know where all the new figures are. God, what do I do? Oh, I've done a lot. You know, first reaction movies. So just like, subscribe, turn on notifications. All right. And I guess that's it for this Bombshell. So before Bombshell launches a Cerebro shell in your head and takes control, or it could be a little heavy on the protons and light on the neutrons, Rodimusbill out. We've got the Insecticons back in town. Somebody call an exterminator.